Hi, and welcome to our year-end review. It's more or less just a talk between, I guess, the three of us. Dalton's back there. We'll get Dalton to turn the camera around so you can actually meet him. But hopefully he does his hair first. Nope. And there it is.
Wait,
It's one of our mascots. This is Autumn. This is Autumn's hoodie. And this is how Autumn handles HR.
Yep.
That's sexual harassment.
HR and payroll.
So, we'll do is kind of helps us figure out what our highs were in the year, our lows, which are mostly us blowing up or not being able to make an event because of something stupid like work. So
Why don't you start? What was your top three? Top three memories from this year.
Good or bad?
Good. Well,
They're all good.
We'll hit the
They're all
good
good.
one first.
They're all good. And my number one that sticks in my mind
Mm-hmm.
was me getting backhanded by my RV.
Oh, that was a good one.
I don't know why that's good. I just thought it was hilarious because
it
it was something. No, I think my highlight honestly was paints.
I have to agree.
Not even just like the filming of. Don't get me wrong. We met some awesome people, and that's fantastic. The 13 days, the
support
stupid fucking time frame that I signed up for, which I said we'd never do.
Yep.
That's why we don't modify shit on our cars before we go out of town. It was the 13-day window to turn a car around, which we could have been okay with it the way it was, but it was slow.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally having it. No, this isn't against y'all because y'all support me, but it's weird. Say it again. It's weird that normally everybody can grasp this. Everybody can get it. Sometimes you're the guy that's always doing for others. You're providing for others, giving them a spot to work, tools, whatever. It was awesome seeing everybody, and it was a lot of people.
That was I think the most surprising thing was people that I don't know their names were coming and helping.
Not just, and we're talking about people that came out of the blue. Whenever I posted about doing this, because we came into it and we had a small package that we were given with some of the vendors. Like I had Nelson at Boss Hog, put time in on a converter. He got me a converter in like a day and a half.
Yeah, real quick.
My transmission, we had it gone through in a day. That was actually thanks to my tuner. He's got a connection with his transmission guy and charged me just cost, but he got us in and out. But then we're talking about like Byron from VS Racing helped us out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, anything. I don't give a shit if it was like, I don't even care if it was just free shipping, but Byron, like, okay, Nelson didn't charge anything. Yeah. And then he went back through the converter, so that we could try, but we found out the transmission this last, like 2 weeks ago, just it wasn't having it. Byron went through, gave us a pretty steep connection. Mm-hmm. Very, very awesome of him. Free shipping on it. It was fantastic. And then, I mean,
Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff came out with Babspec. He built the cage.
Yeah.
And he did a fantastic job building the cage. And he didn't even build the cage on site. Like him and his son, they have a program and they went through and get that skin. But they have a program where he took measurements and it calculated everything and it worked. Like he came in and put in the time for nothing. Really bailed us out because we didn't realize that it was required.
Yeah.
Then we've got Matt Pig Hills,
mm-hmm.
With Signs of Augusta.
Yep.
Came through, made all of our decals.
Mm-hmm.
He did our banner to thank all of our sponsors, helped us out with that big canopy. You got Nate with Streetcar Bragging Rights that he gave us lighting. He gave us actually a lot of stuff, but we never got around to put it on, which I'm looking at a pile of it. It's going to go on. Don't look at that pile. But just thinking back, I mean,
I would
Doug's,
say that,
Kevin at Doug's helped us, stayed late to help us with some block work. Blake Cantrell down in Augusta with Cantrell Customs. He was going to do our engine work, but it wasn't up to spec with what he wanted, which I completely understand, but we already had a motor we already O-ring the top end, stuff like that, so we kind of went with it, and we should have actually heeded his advice because that motor didn't last.
It did not.
Everything that he said was exactly right. So if you need your motor done and you need a professional that's going to tell you, Blake Cantrell. I hate to feel like we forgot anybody.
There was a lot of support. But I will say, for me,
really
that was definitely number one for this year for me.
Yeah. It was cool. I'll do it again, but this time we're gonna lose that motherfucker. I'm gonna blow it up. I wanted to blow it up so bad, but we couldn't get into Holly. Our Holly cable broke. Apparently, it cracked the sleeve while we were on the dyno, but it is what it is. You know, I made it to Pink's 4 hours before you did.
With the car.
Yeah, because Brad was at the shop, you know, getting it tuned.
The distractions are real.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, everything. Like Travis went above and beyond. Billy was here, and I don't think Billy has ever eaten so many chicken wings in his life. Because I will tell you now that my favorite food is a chicken wing, and we had them every night for
13 days for sure.
And I had no regrets. The only regret I had is when that one time that they were closed.
Yep.
But they closed early. Second, well, I mean, it's got to be. Gainesville was fun. It was stressful. Gainesville, we won our class.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a test because we had a parts failure.
We were ready to put it on the trailer.
No, I was ready to put it on the trailer. Y'all weren't. And normally, it's like, we go somewhere, we won't change plugs, nothing. We're just like, here, we'll do what we got to do, and it breaks, and we'll go ride around, do whatever, kill time. Thankfully, I have a team of people that were
not willing to go home.
They were less than willing to listen to me on this, and I was like, I'm done. We're not going to find this push rod. Well, Brad actually reached out to KSR down in Gainesville, and Kevin Smith actually opened up. We didn't get to meet him, but we met his guy, and it was awesome. We met another guy. Outside of that, another guy brought us push rods, and then we made friends with him. Just anybody going above and beyond.
Even our pit neighbors. Every event we have such great pit neighbors.
Go to an event. Just go to an event. I don't give a shit. Like you look at events, Streetcar Takeover. You look at Streetcar Bragging Rights, which Streetcar Bragging Rights is I'm gonna say hands down my favorite event. Not because I know the people that are doing it, because I don't have a personal relationship with them. It's more professional. But they are so nice about stuff, and they're growing so fast. But they go above and beyond to make sure that every car has a class. You can index race. I mean, you name it. There's no reason. Like if my car broke, I could put my tow vehicle, as long as it's not the RV, in the event. So just being able to go to a track and you meet people, and that's how we met Tori. That's how we met.
Corey Tennant was the one.
Yeah, Corey Tennant.
Yep.
And then, his whole crew. I mean, they have actual fast cars. We're over here piddling around with stupid shit, and these guys have fast cars, and they went above and beyond to give us. And it wasn't just like, hey, you should try this. Like we asked them, and they gave actual information. They didn't withhold it as if it was a secret. They wanted to help somebody that they'd never met before.
Absolutely.
And, maybe it was payment for the generator. No, I mean they were cool before, and then we won that class after it was a very tense moment.
Yeah, after having to do push rods at the track, getting everything resealed, retorqued, and everything done.
Relearning TPS, because that was just something that completely slipped our mind.
Yep.
Because it kept having an issue.
Yep. And then you got paid out for that. I mean, that's a good one.
Fuck the money. I got a billet trophy, and that was amazing. Now Streetcar Takeover they're changing too.
Which I think is
a lot of changes.
Probably number 3 for your list.
What?
Streetcar Takeover Atlanta.
Yeah. Atlanta.
First no prep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. That was a.
I wish that. No, we should have run it. We should have run it how it was. If we would have been lucky enough to run it how we were set, how we were supposed to run that Fox butt. No, I was supposed to run the BMW.
Yeah. If you would have taken the BMW,
then I would have gone. We wouldn't have been in the semis. So we would have been in the finals
with the wagon.
Because we had. No, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't have beat the wagon. I wouldn't have beat the wagon.
He had nitrous issues. Yeah. He had nitrous issues.
Well, he told me. He told me that he had issues after because he grabbed both guns.
Yes.
Because I left on him. And that's all I got. And for a full weight car, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be vain, but I can say that I love the way my Camaro looks. Cosby is pretty and it is loud, but once you see a car that's clean and well done, you don't really think fast, especially in these groups. But that wagon was fast. That Chevy 2 wagon was awesome.
But
he damn sure he nipped a couple plugs on me.
Oh yeah.
And he let an easy one get. Another guy got the money, and I tried and I begged. I was like, "Hey man, you can keep the money." I was like, if they let us grudge, I was like, "Would you be okay with us running?" And he kept giving me excuses. He didn't have fuel. I offered to spend $100 on fuel just to run him because I was going to prove a point that that Camaro belonged in that final spot, and they knew it. everybody was excited for that race.
Yep.
But yeah, I can definitely say. And then I think the highest points for me, honorable mention will be all the times putting the work in on cars. Whether it's, redoing like yours. There's a lot of stuff redoing your truck. People made fun of the welds on the turbo kit, but I can tell you now, the fucking turbo kit is holding up.
It sure is.
It's there. You can call it ugly, and it looks like Helen Keller herself went in and tried to fucking, stick weld that thing. But it's working, and it's getting better.
It holds boost.
It does hold boost.
It's outlasted 2 motors.
Yep, sure has. They will say too about Atlanta too. That was the first time I took my diesel on a any type of road trip. First time I pulled the enclosed trailer. First time I blew a tire and totaled a trailer.
That was me.
Oh, Brad. Thanks, Brad.
And then we got to drive the Camaro 70 miles.
So that's the stuff that we talk about, the highlights of like the events that we went to, and you guys see us race at these events.
It's everything between.
There's still
journey.
7 hours of journey time that a lot of stuff happened.
Oh, for anybody listening, please, we need more events in Bradenton. We need more Gainesville events. We need
Orlando.
Yeah,
South Georgia, Middle Georgia.
Yeah, let us know. I mean, we're not doing this for money because clearly we're not getting paid, and we don't have. I got the face for radio, so if you see this, I'm sorry. But
Maybe
yeah,
we should
if you know of any events, just share them with us, bud. Like we would love to go. We just want to. I want to get to more tracks, and oh my God, somebody bring something back to Bristol.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite tracks.
it was sad to not go to Bristol this year. That's for sure.
Bristol and Bradenton sucked
Yep.
to not go to, but in time.
Yep. My number one is still pink, so I'm not going to expand on that. Number 2.
It was also the first time that Josh actually got to camp in his trailer.
Yes, this is
Which-
factual.
That's just how guys work, okay? We like some weird shit.
Number 2 for me though was this last bragging rights with the first drag and drive, and then actually, it can't be the first drag and drive. The first drag and drive was your birthday down in Savannah. Another one of those things where drag and drive in the middle of a rain with slicks, not a great idea. And
Perfect for us.
to talk about the journey again, we didn't even race that day, but we had the most exciting adventure coming back when I damn near ran out of gas in my truck, or diesel, excuse me.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. The reserve on a 15 fucking Duramax truck is like 48 miles.
Yeah, yeah,
We're not going
did
gallons, but
pretty
it's
good.
like 48 miles.
But the bragging rights,
Import.
import mania,
Yeah, import.
that drag and drive, that was cool to see a lot of the stops. So shout out again to Nate for putting that event
Dude,
on. Just so
Yeah. It's
So spot
seamless.
on.
And
Yeah.
it's so cool, like some of the places, and like looking at how Rockingham set up. Rockingham is that city, that area is literally nothing but racing. So I don't understand how they have an issue at a NASCAR track. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like every building down there's got a mural on it. I mean, everything is just, I don't know. It just seems like the community there is amazing.
And then number 3 for me is just the general. I got to drive my truck this year because this is the first year I really got to do it. I went through 2 motors, but I did
The second one, speculation.
speculate. Yeah, we haven't
were
actually
given
inspected.
pieces that could or could not be from his truck. He hasn't looked. So
It's-
technically, he's not down.
It's Schrodinger's motor at this moment. It's either perfect or it's not. But the couple passes right off the trailer were 10.0s, and then I PB'd at 9:59 and a 9:51. So I'm more excited for this next year to keep driving that truck.
Yeah, new motor.
And another motor. What you got for top 3, Brad?
Be about the same. Be pinks. Atlanta and Gainesville.
Yeah.
We got
Same 3.
I don't know. Like, okay, let's
I
go
love
back.
bragging rights is always at the
Oh,
top.
of course.
Rockingham, I love the
We
track.
were just talking about overall experience because that way you can. We
Yeah.
went out with Gainesville was new for us.
Yeah,
Atlanta
Gainesville
was new for us.
Love the
'Cause-
area.
And we used to only go to Atlanta for car shows.
That's right.
Yeah.
And,
So-
yeah.
But it was a whole different. It was our first no prep, and it was actually no prep.
Mm.
And it was like we go from an area where I couldn't.
And like
it wouldn't stick the tire. Then all of a sudden I couldn't even do a burnout.
and like Justin
Yeah.
said, being able to watch the NASCAR race on a Sunday and see your marks. I mean that's pretty cool.
I don't want to go through a least favorite event list or
No,
a
we got to.
least favorite memory list, but I don't have too many bad ones.
I don't. Well, okay, so our group, we thrive when we fail. Like it's like okay, so like you break down, everybody stresses out. We find a way to make it fun.
You've never seen a group of happier people on the side of the road throwing pine cones in a bucket they just found.
A nice bucket. I think I still have it too.
We did.
Yeah. And then what? That lady stopped in the semi to give your kids snacks.
Hell yeah, we got snacks out of that.
Well, shout out to her. I mean, this is also years ago, but it's yeah. I mean,
I can't even say there's anything I was like disappointed in.
Literally just a lack of certain spots for events.
Yeah.
But everything else, like, you know, when we went to Bristol, we met an awesome group of people up there. We met Mark.
Yep. Still talk to him.
Yeah.
He's another YouTuber. We have a couple local YouTubers that you'll see. They actually comment on my stuff like every time. If you find them, we're commenting on theirs. We're building each other up because that's how it should be. This isn't a competition. This is just everybody trying to find another avenue eventually for revenue, which would be cool. If not, we have a really cool diary that we can kind of go back and be like, hey, where'd all your money go? And be like, Volume 7.
Yes.
So we've got a lot of dumb shit on this channel. Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of dumb shit on this channel. That's just us. That's just how it is. I mentioned trying to find another name for the channel, but Josh really cemented the name.
Scatter Squad.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
why not?
just keep putting.
We're just gonna keep it
Keep putting motors in the track. All right, so
in the track.
yeah, exactly.
track.
No, in the track. I'm gonna bury the next motor into the track.
I don't think they're gonna like that.
How do you maintain coolant pressure when you kick 2 rods? Twice.
It's just bottom end failure. The head's fine.
Two times. And we said we got to make sure to put antifreeze in this truck. Gotcha, bitch.
Don't need antifreeze. Block's no good. Plans for 2026. Chill. I can't check that box.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean you got to start the car.
Oh, we know you're playing.
Yeah, PVs, 8s.
Rule the world.
What's left on the car for the people?
A lot. It's so close, but so far away.
Well, you're what? You're this close for tuning.
Yeah, it needs to go to tuning now. Let Travis sort it out. Get it back. And it's been sitting, so it needs tires. Yeah, TBMs for it. The brakes got to go on it.
That's right.
The brackets for the rear brakes.
Or rear end. Or both.
Hit up Alibaba, get some wheels.
Shout out to.
Yeah, and that's it. Drive the car.
What's the current PB in that car?
Like a 1002.
Okay. So that was still when it was stick, or was it auto?
It was auto.
Auto. Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't.
Stick was a 10.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
And that was
keep
at
in mind,
Bradenton?
Yeah.
Brad's that fox body, the horse of a different color right next door. That has full, is it BMR or UPR on the rear? It's a amazing
UPR.
suspension setup, but it was a 6-speed car. You know, it's been through a couple of different renditions, but now it's ready. I mean, it's as ready as it can be. Yeah, that's the main reason I'm trying to talk about doing rear brake calipers and stuff, because right now the spacing on his rear end does not allow him to run at 28, which is weird because it changed the offset on the wheels. You got any events that you're looking forward to next year? Because I do. Fuck
Rights.
everyone. I don't think there's one that we don't want to go
If
to.
we can get into the sick,
Yeah.
the sick and bragging rights and shoot out, then
Yeah. That's why. Okay, so that's I mentioned hitting on that. I said something to Josh that would probably be one of those events that either if we all got lucky and we put that little letter in talking about the letter of interest, and they hit on all of us, we figure out a way and we just all get there. It is what it is, or we figure out we need to really start organizing and figure out which cars for certain events, like street car takeover and stuff and bragging rights. There's a class for everybody. You know, we're good. We don't have to go too far. But like certain ones, when we really got to travel, we'd be like, hey, let's just put them all in this, and just focus on it, because we're so ready to go ride around and have fun with these little bikes anyway.
Yeah.
explore new areas.
Yep.
What's the one you're looking forward to?
Probably the sick event, if we can get traction there. I'm looking forward to any other drag and drive. I didn't want to design my truck to do multiple things. I wanted it to be a dedicated track, dedicated track truck, and I considered even going dry block with it. But now that I've done the drag and drive, and I mean, you ask Brad. I mean, we were jamming to like early or late '90s and early 2000s rap and it was hilarious to do going down this little Colorado. I'd love to do another drag and drive, but I gotta check the motor. So that'll be first video 2026. Check the motor.
Just got Scarlet.
Get a motor.
I want to put a 9-inch on the back of it, and then I'll need a cage
Sounds
at some
good.
point from there.
Yeah.
But that's my plans, and then whatever events I can hit after that. I don't want to rush anything, but I do want to do it right.
We made that comment. I actually said it to Dalton too. I thought what we have to do is we have to make sure, and this isn't against you, but I do the same thing. If I don't bring it up to you, it's like if you don't keep reminding me, like the S2000, that's my goal. Like the Camaro, we're good. I've got pistons on the way. It'll be done. The Lexus will be blown up. The S2000 I'm looking forward to. But if we don't stay and keep reminding each other of certain things, then we wait until 2 weeks before an event, and it's like, oh, we got to turn this over. We got to do all this stuff. So
Yeah.
it's I am definitely 100%. Like, I'd love to get into SICK, but I think my first real drag and drive, Devin Vanderhoof, and the Southeast Street and Ute.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to get in there because 400 and 500 miles can't really take a lot. Like, I own my own business, and Brad works here, Dalton works here, but it's like that's money for everybody. It's for all involved.
Yeah.
So,
as a week of the shop not doing.
but I want to do it. Like I do. Of course, like we said, we look forward to anything that Streetcar Bragging Rights does, just because we got one with them in April, then we got the big one in May, like the end of May. So then they changed so much. You're talking about they had classes that had 128 participants. That's a lot. And driving your race car, and driving your race car around Rockingham is awesome. Now, please, if you're driving your car around Rockingham, don't go 30 miles an hour. He said 50 to 55, no passing. Go 50 to 55.
Oh, he's talking about the track.
Yes.
I thought you meant the town of.
No, I'm talking about whenever we went around the track, because I'm up here. Me and Brad are trying to have fun. Like, we're trying to fucking move. And these guys, I'm talking about, these guys are fast. And they're all worried about the dry sump systems in their cars. And I understand. I ended up having a wheel bearing go bad, because that's about the time that happened, because we were high up on the bank. But I was having such a good time, and we don't get an opportunity to do this, but we did have 128 cars going around a 3/8 of a mile track. How long is Rockingham?
Oh, Rockingham's much bigger than that. Rockingham's a mile.
A whole mile?
Yeah.
I don't know what a mile looks like.
Freedom Factory's 3/8.
Fuck. Yeah.
And I think that there was even more than that. I think there was just 128 in the index class. I think there was closer to 200 cars in that.
I think we had 2 classes running around that thing. That's what the problem was.
It was a lot.
Yeah. And like I said, there's all these events that we go to. There's classes for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
There are some really big, like no preps and stuff that I'm not interested in. I'd like to go experience them, but I'm not equipped for that. And I know that. You got to know your limits.
I would like for the Camaro to hit some fucking cash days in Mexico.
Yeah, I know. That's a thing that we can't find.
I mean, we will have to travel for it.
That's fine. That's fine. We'll do that. We're definitely. Oh, I know one thing I'm looking forward to. I don't even know a date, but I know that Zach and his group always send it.
Yeah.
They have their track, and they have their monthly stuff, bi-monthly stuff. We're going to Louisiana.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit. I love being around them. I made a joke that Zach was my fucking spirit animal, and I mean that. Like, I feel like the big old fat motherfucker off of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and he's crying. Or like Master Blaster from like Mad Max. I feel like I could just carry him around, just getting the shit. Like, he's like my trunk monkey. Like, that's what I feel like. Like, you open the trunk, like he's just ready to go off. He's not even looking. He's not asking. So, Zach, I love you. And okay. Honorable mention for me is literally our trip when we went to go get that Corvette.
Yeah.
When we went to go get that Corvette, that was fun.
That was a
And
trip.
stopping by and meeting Zach, and like how friendly everybody was. Like, I mean, his lady put us up on her dime on a hotel in a casino.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit if it was free.
And we
Like,
lost
that was
money.
awesome. Yeah, we lost. And then we had a real gamble.
between racing and gambling, and
Bristol, I do well.
Oh,
That's a lot. Never mind.
yeah, he's the only one that makes that in Bristol.
that was a one-time thing.
Sean made out the first time. I made out the second.
That's right. And
And you-
It would have been okay if we just left.
Yeah,
'cause
just
we
keep
we
going
actually
forwards.
we were up, and then we just kept going when we crossed into Mississippi.
if I could actually win at gambling, I might be able to put another motor in my car.
That's a gamble in itself. Take your bets.
Dude, you've not only flown 2 engines. How many times has the transmission been on your trip?
5.
So you've blown more trannies than motors.
Can you phrase it a different way, please?
So you want to talk about that 9 inches you're looking for?
I'd rather not.
So the plans for this year. Camaro. I did melt a piston. It's about fucking time. The original owner of that car that built that car back in 2017, like he did fantastic.
And I don't know how many bottles you put through it, but we went through.
Oh, a lot. I know. I've been through 8 mother bottles, and that's before because I was paying everybody else to fill my stuff.
Mhm.
And we're talking about I'd go through 3 and 4 10-pounds before I switched to 15s.
Yeah.
So don't be scared of nitrous. Just save your money because you're gonna need it. Camaro's gonna be a 418. Still gonna be 13-1. We might change the intake setup. I'd like to maybe have a front-facing intake or throttle body instead of that 4150 setup, so I don't have to worry about rain. Lexus is getting changed. We're gonna do low mount turbos right on the intercooler because we broke all the shit that's been there since 2019. The S2000. I'm gonna keep bringing this up because I love the car. That's a F24 stroker from Proline. It's a 2-speed powered wide. It's a 4.8 with 430 gears. Like that's gonna be a fun car, and it's on a 6762 ball bearing VS racing turbo. So, and we got you.
Yeah.
Your highlights getting the truck back together, buying a Lexus back.
Trying.
Kelly.
Probably another 5.3. Still TBD. We'll talk more about that when I pull that motor apart. I'll see. How bad it actually is.
It's so fucked. It's so. But I mean, the employee came to us on his fucking 4-wheeler, and he's like, "Hey, you guys dropped this." It's like, "What?" I was like, "How do you know it's from us?" He's like, "Well, it was right lane. Right after that truck made a big puff of smoke."
Yeah.
So he remembers.
Yeah.
Pepperidge Farms remembers.
So that'll be for me. Yeah. I think it'll still be a good year. The same thing that we've always done is like if I'm not racing, you're not racing. I'm still there to support you, and vice versa. If you're
Try
not
the
racing,
food. Meet the people.
As we just talked about, our 3 favorite highlights as being the people that we met at all these tracks, which is my honorable mention was Charlotte. We put up, and I could be wrong, correct me on this, 7 or 8 10x20 tents pop-ups.
It was a lot.
We had a
gypsy camp. I'm
It
sorry if
was
you're a gypsy, you take
incredible.
offense to that, but it's a gypsy camp.
And we had like picnic tables
Hot dogs.
and grills, and I
Hot
mean,
dog time.
you could have.
And then a water fight.
Yeah.
Because every one of those tents, except for Matthew Pighills,
Yep.
is the Signs of Augusta. They're or the Race Ready Shades canopy. That's the only one that didn't hold water because it's built strong.
It's everything
But
else.
the Temu ones, boy, it was a puddle. It was a bird bath.
That was a good time.
I will say I'd love a repeat. I loved not this year, year before. I loved being in Bradenton with you
Mm-hmm.
and with Travis.
Yeah.
That was fun to me because our tuner doesn't like to go to the track with us. Travis, it's a travesty.
When he does go, he brings a fireplace and way too much food.
Yeah,
every single time.
And then one time, whenever he came, we had to trailer him home and drive one of our cars back, or he drove it back.
Mm-hmm. So,
stay tuned. This is long-winded. It is what it is. But if you race, you know how this is.
Yep.
Like there's not a low point. Like even when you're stressed, whenever something breaks, whenever something fails, whenever you can't find something that you need, even when you can't afford to do the things that you want.
Pulling a transmission out of the Lexus at 10 o'clock at night.
I only did that because of y'all. But we'll start doing more stuff like that.
I one back in that night too.
I know. But the journey, the trip to and from, and then the adventures around, that's where it's at. Like you can make so many memories just sitting in the staging lanes, just talking around the staging lanes. Because believe it or not, a solid 90% of the people in those staging lanes would love to have a conversation about their car.
Absolutely.
Because whenever you talk to us about our cars, why we do it, why we're here, it reminds us that it's not just a piece of metal that costs us money. You know, because when we do this stuff, I might own a business, but it puts a strain. Like it stops a lot of different stuff. You know, sorry that my kitchen's not done or started, but it alters everything because we're all making sacrifices just to get to these events. Because you're talking about the RVs, $300 in fuel to fuel up, and then whenever we camp there, because that makes more sense because we're not spending $1,200 on an Airbnb that has an
watching
indoor
animals while we're gone and other stuff like that too. So.
Yeah. Talk to them. You know, like social media is fantastic, but when you see these people that you follow, go talk to him, because that's how we met Eric Jarvis.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, we were hanging out with a kid named Andy that is like the statistician for S2000s and Hondas. You know, we don't talk to him anymore. I hope he's doing well, but we went and met Eric Jarvis, and you know, he does fantastic work. He's a very, very friendly person and a very competitive person. You know, I mean, he had an awesome
Detail oriented too.
Yeah, it's genius. That's what it is. It's mad scientist auto.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's crossed my mind to take the S2000 to Kentucky.
Yep.
Because, I mean, who better to fix it than the guy that knows him?
Yeah.
And if anybody can squeeze anything out, even like, you know, Travis will work wonders on it. But it's still going to be, we're at a track with our Eric. I'm going to be like, hey, do me a favor. I'll pay you. Can you just check this over? Because there are ins and outs to certain setups.
You just know him well?
Yep.
I got one last question. Any regrets at all for the entire year?
Not regrets for anything we went to. I do regret not going to certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, the events come up and all of a sudden it's like, I'm not really worried about it. You know?
Yeah.
Like we did that with FL2K last year.
Yeah.
Because there was a scheduling conflict, because you need to talk to your partner and make sure that they don't have things going on. I regret having so many projects.
I can see that.
I regret having...
Agreed.
Huh?
Agreed.
It sucks having so many projects because it takes away from everything else. And that's like the RV, that's the, you know, that's having 3 cars trying to do. I don't have the time or I don't have the willpower to run a 3-car program. Like for us 3, I would rather work on Brad's car or his truck than mine. My shit gets done because they bring it up, and it's like, okay, let's just do this and then we'll get to something else. I don't like nickel and diming something, but if I had just the Camaro or just the Lexus, I mean, which by the way, our episode comes on next Tuesday, or this coming Tuesday at 8. And you can see whether or not the Lexus won or lost or blew up or started a fight or did a whole bunch of different stuff.
Speaking of, I love you, Jason.
Yeah, Jason's cool. Everybody we met at Pink's was awesome. I'd do it again.
Yep.
And Brian Basson, he knows it. I would do it in a heartbeat, because right now that Lexus is pissing me off. And I am fired up. If that tuning cable would have worked, boy, they would have been taking a car in pieces.
Said, put me behind the keys. I can blow it up.
Nope, cable's broke. Stop calling me. We're closed. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Final thing, Dalton. Thank you. Dalton's been carrying our camera.
He did nod his head for the people that can't see.
Can you hear this?
There you go.
Dalton has been our cameraman. He has been through some shit, because while we're having fun in cars and doing all that stuff, Dalton gets the shit thrown at him, to him, and all for cheeseburgers, hot dogs, and a hoodie. So, like and subscribe so I can start paying Dalton.
Speaking of that,
Paying or hoodie?
no, the food.
Oh.
Top 3 foods from this year.
Ooh.
Okay, the Rock Burger is
Rock
always...
Burger, Rock Dog.
Hands down.
Hands down. Rock Burger, Rock Dog.
What about that pizza place we had?
Ray and Claire's. Claire and Ray's or whatever.
Yeah.
Big
That
ass
was-
pizza.
And
That's where I'm going now. Thanks.
Yep.
Going much.
the taco place. I think it was in Charlotte.
Oh,
I love tacos.
I love tacos.
Oh. You heard that? That was in unison. We were harmonized.
Anytime you go to a track, get out and see the site, see the surrounding area, because you will find
So many
little
cool
hole
things.
in the walls. Like, I love tacos. We were just out on an expedition to get something, and I was like, hey, I love tacos. And Sean was like, yes, I do. And that's where we ended up eating.
'Cause if
Twice
not, it would have
while
been.
we were there.
We would have been at fucking Twin Peaks, which not knocking it, but it wasn't.
Oh,
They had like 42 different tacos, and we ate it 3 times.
Yeah.
2 times one day, and I was looking forward to it. We purposely didn't cook steaks
Yes.
for lunch because we were like, I do love tacos.
Yeah, we had that barbecue spot in Gainesville too. It was the original.
No, the original Sonny's.
The
That
original
was
Sonny's.
So you and I have been to the original Sonny's.
Yep.
Which I was laughing because I swear they started around here, and then I Googled it and I was like, because I used to work at Sonny's. And then we also went to the original Chick-fil-A.
Yep.
Down in Atlanta, or Griffin
did
area.
that.
But like, yeah, these little mom and pop places, if you can, like when we went to Bradenton, we tried. there wasn't a lot because we asked people like Cooper and them, Cooper Bugatti, what he recommended for like a mom and pop place, and of course the area blew up so fast that most of the small spots were gone.
Bought out.
Oh, that steakhouse that me and you went to in Bristol.
Oh, that was a good one. We went on like someone's prom night.
Yes.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, that's right. Because we took the
Yeah.
mini bikes to that one.
Yeah.
That
Way
That was-
underdressed.
Yeah.
No,
Also-
not just that one. Not just that one. I'm talking about the first time we all went. When we all went to Bristol. Kelly was with us. Or Shannon.
Oh, and Shannon. Oh, yeah.
Because we had the trailer. It was you two. You
Yep.
two had your cars. And then
Mhm.
we went and then we found it.
Yeah, because
we,
you took the 2-car.
Yep.
And the girls followed us up.
Because
and
we
the
went there and
puppies.
it was like, yeah, every Buc-ee's. Thanks, Buc-ee's.
I said
Um,
puppies, but still.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah.
puppies too.
Bucky, shout out.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was like that one steakhouse where I did the math and figured out what was causing all my stomach issues. But that one that made me feel like I had a spotlight above the table, like the mafia was
Mhm.
about to walk in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out,
That's
see
what-
the world. Talk to people, bro. Like, get off social media because your likes and your comments and shit. You go so much further just interacting with these people, and they are awesome. Like
Yep.
your favorite YouTubers, they're just people. They are people just trying. They're just in a different spot with their goals, and they're a little different on their orientation on how they're doing things because
And their bank accounts are set up maybe a little bit different.
yeah. But it's like, I mean, it's cool because then you realize that you can do it too.
Yep.
That's all we're gonna try to do. Why
Yeah.
not?
So I was.
If this ever got to a point where it would pay for fuel,
That'd be enough.
done. Fuck that. If it would ever get to a point where it paid for track food.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, if y'all notice that everybody's giving out birthday cakes and shit, that was us first, motherfuckers. Shout out to Fred for his 800th birthday. Ow! Don't sit on a wheel. God, it hurts so
Hey, we good anyway.
bad. Anything?
No.
Autumn. That's Brad. I know she's in there. Autumn, come here. Come here. Come on, say bye to the people. Come on, tell 'em. What you got to say? Right here. Come here. Say bye. Look, people like you. Come here. Like you. Come here. You want to go home? Come here. Come here.
She said home it is.
Okay, so it's not working. But yeah, like, subscribe, critique us. We don't care. We do a lot of dumb shit, and we understand this is not a professional setup. Okay, my shop is. We take care of our customers. Customers come first. But what you see and what we say on this camera, this is just us being us. We're goofy as fuck, and sometimes
Yep.
Oh. Yep. God, this sucks so bad.
Oh.
Goodbye.